Hello. Is this thing on? Good morning. Good morning. Dang, we should have probably taken some profits right now, huh? This might be let me get some coffee. Let me get some coffee. I'll be right back. I'm out of milk, so. But I do have an old Starbucks in the fridge. We might not be here for a long time. But we're here for a good time. I'll be right back. Let me get my coffee. Hello. I need some coffee cans. That's what I need. I would love some coffee cans. Yeah. Man, I've been in and out of sleep all day. Obviously, we needed it. But I've been keeping one eye open. Not gonna lie. It's when I woke up, I literally woke up. I swear it's my dog, Sid. He knows. He knows when there's food at the door and he knows when the price action's moving. So he starts chest like pouncing on me. He lays on my chest and like pushes his paws against me. And then he runs to my office. I'm not making this stuff up. To be honest, it's freakishly insane, this dog. So he pushes on my chest, runs around in a circle, runs to my office. I go to my office, and it's literally, nothing even happened yet. It was right here, I'm pretty sure. Right before, and then boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh my God. And I was at like $500,000, you know, and 58 this spider line, an OG non-log spider line, was right there, and I was like, oh my lordy, if there was a good place, you know. 58 was like one of the first targets, you know. But I didn't do it. And then it came down. I think I added more. And a lot of times, man, it'll, you know, when it hits a pump, it goes up, and then it's kind of it. So this kind of this might be kind of topped out right now, and my position's pretty damn close. The minute time frames have had a money flow build up. But this could be kind of weak. It looks good. This is obvious. I mean, it's played out on this time frame. I don't know, man. We might, and we really don't have much time. Really don't have much time. You know, it's not like we can take a long time to think about this. And this is a lot of money on the line here. I don't know, man. It obviously sucks when you give up a position, but I've kind of already given the position up by adding to it. I mean, where did we even enter this trade in the beginning? Was it down here? 54 something? How old am I? I was 19 like 2 years ago. Now, when I look at the grander scheme of things, we still have room, but here, let me put my entry here. 55.5. 55.51. So this is our average entry now. Is this actual money? Well, it's not actual money until it's in my wallet. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you mean, it's just numbers on a screen until it's cashed out and in the bank and you buy a cheeseburger with it, if that's what you mean. But yes, this is my money. I'm not funded by anyone. I don't have any partners. This is my own damn money, for better or for worse. You know, this is a big position. It can, when it moves a lot. I'd like to stay in. I want to stay in. And every time you take some out and you have to add back in, this number just goes doop, 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 and comes right up. And that's why you're supposed to have two different accounts. You have two different accounts, so you can have your long swing and then your scalp account. And when you mix the two, this is what happens. You get in a pickle. So now we're in a pickle. And in hindsight, when you lose this, if this goes to zero, it's always like, what the hell was I thinking? I could get an entry-level Ferrari for that. You can buy an Escalator too with this, you know? But son of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So I don't know. We might have to chop it off, or we sweat this out. But I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm flopping and groping. A little. This was good. This was good right here. Nice. This is textbook market cipher basic strategy. Money flow, curvature in the red, momentum coming up. Nice green, big boy green dots right here. RSIs are green and purple tight together coming up. You know, you long right here, boom, and it's a leading indication. Then the price goes up. So this played out. You know what I'm saying? It's played out. This almost looks like, you know, where's my Elliott wave people? Where's my Elliott wave people? Well, I'm looking for you guys to tell me it's going to go up one more time, at least back here. You know what I'm saying? Where's my Elliott wave people? So I guess the question we need to answer is the price going to come back down here before it continues up for the next? If it continues up, you know, even this isn't a guaranteed thing. We are in a downward trend. Super strong dual band strength index, damn, a 34 on the 12-hour. What is it on standard candles? Standard candles, it's a 33. Sig Sauer still coming up. It's still coming up. We're not worried about the bigger picture. We're worried, you know, it goes zigzag, zigzag. We're just worried about the zag. You know what I'm saying? Just worried about a zag. Not the whole thing, not the whole pie, just the zag. Heat map, you're right. We'll take a look. Hang on, let me take a swig of this coffee. There's only such a little coffee left. Oh. Wow, it's empty on both sides. Cleared out, man. Everyone, wow, there's nobody. Dang. Cleared out on both sides. Dang, it's crazy. Definitely keeping our eye on these minute time frames. Right now, 1 minute time frame, super important. Super important. Same with the 30 second. 30 seconds curving. We need these minute time frames because we're not getting our answers out of these other time frames right now. But it's you know, and it's clipping on these mid time frames. But is it going to be a strong clip where it comes down hard? You know, or is it going to be a weak clip? What is this? 56.78, 56.78, entries 55, 55.5. correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't the Dixie and Bitcoin kind of decoupled away from their correlation? I mean, they were correlated for a long time, and they might still be, but just because one thing does one thing doesn't mean the other thing does the other thing. Let's see, 12. Yeah, but both these charts look hella similar, so but like, even though the moves, so like, oh man. And you know, it's been a tough mental. It's been doing this zigzag for weeks now. I mean, look at it. Look at how many times it goes up, come up, bam, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. More than normal. This is zigzagging hardcore. Which is more of a case to take profits. I had a feeling this was going to be weak. I knew the price was going to come up, but was it going to come up to its previous right now, you know, at this time? It's like when you're looking in the refrigerator. When you're looking in the refrigerator, but there's nothing to eat. Yeah, you're right, 400K. And you know what it's like? Is 400,000 that much different than 500K? Not really. No, not really. But it's when, and yeah, I know I said we taught, I know I said I believe that we've taught, that we've seen, I still believe that. I still believe we're not hitting all-time highs. I still believe that. But it could. That doesn't mean it couldn't. You know? I mean, look at this curvature here. And we're still deep, thick in the wave. You know, I mean, look. The last time when we're at like this point right here, that's what I love about it. It shows you where it is in the wave. You can go back in history, boom, right there, bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just having this little hitch. So how much was this hitch? 5%. Was that from a wick? 5% is right below my entry. It's making a little Chinese trumpet. This is a Chinese trumpet. This is a pattern. This is a straight up pattern right here. That's a Chinese trumpet. Slightly inwardly curved. You know, it's not giving us enough. It's like there's something there, but it's slightly mixed signal. And it's a little risky, you know, it's like, it's a little risky. Fuck. I'll take another little bit out if it comes back up one more wave. I'd like it to come back up another wave. But when in doubt, you know, whatever, take a little more profit. What are we at? So 200,000, 212,000 realized. Well, I tell you what though, let's say we do. If I was to close this trade and then it does come down, then I could start all over again, enter again, and then you make double. And that's what happens most of the time. The majority of the time, the price comes back down. You know, it really does. Not all the time. Not all the time. But the majority of the time it does. I mean, really, this was a blessing. This 5-minute move. You know, this was beautiful, and it doesn't get up to where it was before, you know. This is why you want to have 2 different accounts. Like I said I was going to do, and then I didn't do because it was kind of already too late. You know, I was already in the big trade. I should have entered the trade with both accounts. I mean, it wasn't too late. I could have entered it on the second account and scalped it up and been fine. This momentum is for sure clipping. I mean, it's clipping on the 30. That's outwardly curved VWAP right there. I mean, there's no question about it. This is textbook basic strategy. Anchor, trigger, momentum wave. It's clipping, outwardly curved VWAP, money flow slightly decreased. And look at it. Now look at it. And it's like, you know, cost you 20, 30 grand. Just that quick. It's that quick. Happens that fast. And you know, if what was the original entry? 54? Was it down here? Boy, I tell you, this is the game though. Beats a 95. Beats a 9 to 5. Yeah, I'll take a look at Tron, of course. Yeah, look at that. I mean, and it's this same pattern. It's the 1 2. I know it may seem silly, but this is such a common pattern. This is so common in downward action. Tron's been behaving differently than everything else. Tron also looks good on the 4 hour. What about the 3 hour? It does. But you know, again, when money flows like this, it can when it's like this, it can have even a lower low dump and then it'll continue up. Like my chameleon Chelino. We're looking like Chelino. We got squiggly eyes looking both ways on these small time frames. I'm looking for a small time frame to start pulling up. Looking for the small time frame to start pulling up. See, man, things can change real quick, man. I'm telling you, things can start looking good. I'll tell you, this starts coming up. This starts coming like this. Things look good, real good, real quick. The overall plan is 2 to 5 days. It's been 1 day. We're just looking out for what could be a drop down, probably to the entry, and then it'll continue up. I mean, does that not look like something that does not look like it's out of the picture? It's in the picture. the CME gap doesn't, CME gaps don't have to fill the very next day. I am positive, I'm sure, listen, this CME gap talk, okay, where's their CME gap? 54K. Listen, we have the rate cut on the 17th. Hang on, let me clear some shit out. Your CME gap, we have time until, can it go there? Sure, sure. It's not there now. Flow picking up. It's trying to pick up a little bit here. It's up. We're gonna need this to fight. Ooh, if this momentum can clip. Okay. See, now I want to add more again. See, when I should have just waited. Now I want to add more again, which will then increase my, and then we're in that much more of a pickle. This is why you want to have 2 accounts and not 1. You want to have the account you swing and the account you scalp. Okay, so I am the sheep of an example. I'm the sacrificial lamb. And in hindsight, you know, 400K compared to 700K, it's really not that big of a difference. I'm saying the most humble way. Like, for the risk of losing 400, would you rather have 400 in the hand, a 700 in the bush, or a 100 in a smelly bush? You know what I'm saying? It's... Or would you rather have a smelly bush and then sprinkle in entertainment? It must be, there's people, you people must be entertained. You wouldn't be here if it was boring, would you? Now, would you? Maybe you would. Thanks, Alvar. Shout out Finland. Did we confirm green dot on the daily? Let's take a look. Do you mean this momentum? On standard candles, yes. On high Kanashis, yes. See, now it's like, what am I tripping for? What am I tripping for? Even if the price came down to the entry and it goes up more, so what? What am I flopping and groping for? Boy, it's a lot easier when the price is in your direction, I tell you. These things are easier when we're in the green. That's right. And it's you can't even be a normal business owner anymore. You can't even be a normal pizza place anymore. You have to make content now. You have to flip some dough and bounce around and cut and edit. In this day and age, if you really, I mean, there's obviously, you know, exceptions to the rule, but any modern day business, man, they have a social media department. You have to be a content creator now, even if you want a brick and mortar business. That's how my girl finds every restaurant we try. Oh, we could try this place, but where'd you find it? Instagram. Money flow looking kind of good on the 1 minute now. RSI's looking good on the 1 minute. Should we add a little more and spice things up? No, because we still have this 30-minute to fight. We still have the 30-minute outwardly curved VWAP oscillation, momentum, proclamation. Said the 4 hour looks nasty. I think the 4 hour looks great. The 4 hour is the reason why I went long. And this momentum hasn't clipped yet. Typically the first time momentum goes above this 60 line, this white line, the first time typically momentum goes over on market Cipher, the 60 line, the momentum carries this way. So it'll be like, and then it'll keep going. But what's hard to judge right now is if this does clip, how big of a downward move, if any, or would it go sideways and up, if any. It doesn't have to. We have a slightly inward curved VWAP oscillation, which is what we want. If it's inward curved, then it would come back up. If it was outward curved, then it would go down hard. So the 4 hour looks good. That the 4 hour is the reason why I entered this trade in the first place. 2 hour money flow coming up a little, RSI is coming up a little bit. I think I'm okay. I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna have to sweat it out. Honestly, I should go back to sleep. I should leave. This is why sitting in front of the damn chart's not really the best thing to do most of the time. My best trades, I wake up to. Not all the time, but most of the time. My best trades, I set it, and if I'm going to bed, obviously, yes, I don't just set one stop loss. Setting any stop losses is just begging to have them hit, but you have to have them, of course, if you're not there. Definitely don't want it all in one. I'm not going to have a $10 million stop loss in one position. I'm going to have 10. I'm going to have 10 $1 million spread out stop losses from here down to here. Spread out, spread eagle. And I'm not tired right now. I've already slept. But I think tomorrow we're going on BitBoy's channel. And then the day after that, I'm gonna have Gareth the Bareth Holloway Soloway on. Then after that, I'm going on the Daily Twins channel. So I do need to be kind of well rested, and I'd like to have the camera on for at least like a couple of them. I already went for a walk. I took the dog for a walk. It's a little flat here. It's a little flat. And these are Chinese hours. The Chinese typically sell, and when the price does go up, it's slow. That's why we've been just murdering these shorts for the past however long, because the Chinese. Yeah, the rate cuts should be interesting, but the last time we had a rate cut, the price went down 60%. I mean, we just won't know till we get there, but I am betting that I think we will see, my probabilities in my head, I'm thinking we see flash pump to a bigger dump. I could be totally wrong about that though. Yeah, it's been a while, and boy, I tell you, I am not the first person who hates on Jim Cramer, but I'm pretty sure Sunday he tweeted he was like, Bitcoin's going down, so it's temporarily going up. Again, I believe we hit all-time high. We're not going to see all-time highs. And I was thinking, oh, there's something I gotta show you guys. There's something I gotta show you guys. Let me send it to myself. It's pretty darn interesting if you haven't seen it, and it's a case for the bulls. It is a bullish chart. Let me see here. Let's see, where is it? Where's the darn picture? Here it is. I found it. Okay. And I need to see this for myself. We're going to back test. But look at this chart. Compared from 2019. Okay, Bitcoin. February 2019 to February 2020. That was then. This is now. It does look pretty damn similar. Like almost exactly the same. The question is, how much fudge packing have they done to make this look the same? And this was this is when we were down to 3K. So this is a pretty damn interesting chart here. pretty darn interesting. So this is, okay, March 2024 to August 2024. And March to August. So it's taking from here to here. So is that what this chart is? Yeah. Now, oh wow, do I already have, oh, is this it? This is it? No, this was, what? Okay, here we go. This doesn't make any damn sense. That's what I'm saying. I think these people make this shit up. They're making this shit up. Okay, March 2024. What? They're fucking lying. Hang on. March 2019 to February 2020. That's what I'm saying. They fudged these charts so much. Okay, March 2019 to February 2020. That doesn't make any damn sense. What? So you're telling me they squished this whole chart up and so it just looks like this? Or are they saying it's from July 2019 to March? This don't make any damn sense. This is some bullshit. That's what I'm saying. You can't trust these fucking people. Okay, hang on. So this was March. So what they're saying was, okay, so they're not. So here's the lead up. So really, it's like this. It's a little fudged. It's a little fudged. And then does it include, is it including this move too?
Yeah, I mean, is it this? Are they trying to say it's like this from here, then it went up, and then it went to hell?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy that chart, but I mean, I see what they're trying to do. That's what I'm saying. You cannot trust crypto Twitter because they'll come up with anything. What are the dotted lines? My friend, the most amazing support resistance lines we've ever used in our life. We call them spider lines. They have given us support resistance in uncharted territory for damn near half a decade since this drop. Is this the 20K? So spider lines. What you do is after a major trend dump, you go from the top of the candle to the top pivot point closing. So the idea was, once Bitcoin was over 20,000, when none of this existed, how do we find support and resistances? How do we chart in uncharted territory? And amazingly, we found a way, and it's worked for tens of thousands of people. We've been using, we call them spider lines. And so what we did is we slapped these lines top of each candle, boop, boop, and just did this all the way, and did some all the way back. And when you zoom in, and this is non-log or whatever the fuck, when you zoom in, they worked out and it lined up like insanity. Here, we can go back here. That's right. Here we go. There we go. Here, actually, I'll just go to this Coinbase chart because we already done it. Here we go. Okay, so we drew them from back here, from the dump to the pivot point, and it gave us charted territory. Now on the weekly, it's like, oh, you're gonna throw a bunch of random lines and it don't do shit. But boy, when you zoom in, it plays out amazingly, and it gave us entries, exits where there was previously none. And anyone can say what they want to say, but we have tens of thousands of people that have been using them for 7-8 years now, and it works. All right, change the music, you pencil next. Anyways, we call them spider lines. We've been using them since Bitcoin was at 20K. Now, eventually these lines get far apart, and we're like, well, they still work. But then we had another major drop, and we could make new spider lines. So these spider lines we used for so many years, all the way up, they worked all the way down. But in the time between, as time gets away, these lines get bigger. And as this is a daily chart, so it's like, damn, we're missing out. There's got to be more. So that's spider lines. And then we have spider line 2.0, where we drew them off of the last big previous drop into the pivot point. And we use them to this day. Look where this shit lines up. I mean, look where things magically dump to, stop at, pump to. So something we've been using. It fucking works. Just ask people in the chat if you're new here. Ask them. So they're just trend lines. That's it. They're just trend lines. But we draw them after a major previous dump
You set them at the top of the candles on the pivot point, splay them out, flay them out. And somehow, some way, it's like Fibonacci that just works out.
You're asking why they work? They're just trend lines. I don't know. I can't, it's kind of like asking, why is the earth spinning to the left? You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know why it's not spinning right or why it's spinning. I don't know why. How come our skin isn't blue? How come we're not blue people? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the why of certain things don't matter. It's just, does it work? That's what really matters, especially when we're talking money. Just like your car. You don't know how everything in your car works. You just know that when you push on the gas, it goes, and when you hit the brakes, it stops. And when you push the button, it starts and stops. We used to have to turn a key. There's kids these days that have never had to use a key to turn on a car. Yes, spider lines work in other assets as well if it's set up correctly. What's going on, Billy? How you doing, man? You're up late. Never mind, you're up early. Man, I would love to have you on if you're able to, if you're not busy. 10 minutes. If you're able to hop on for 10 minutes, I'd love to have you. See, now that we're waking up here, price is holding. I wish I didn't take profits. Now I want to add more. And that's what happens when you pickle yourself into a single account, scalp swinging in a one trade. Am I crying over the half glass being half glass? Maybe. In hindsight, I'm up 400 grand. Damn, look at it go. Such is life, such is trading. You deal with regrets and shoulda, coulda, wouldas on a regular basis. That's why you have to be mentally strong, disciplined, prepared. We have endothermic in both ways. There's more to the top side locally. Where's my Elliott wave people? I'm looking for Elliott wave people to tell me I'm going to be okay.
Dang, that's right. The debates are tonight, huh? Should be interesting. As far as cryptos go, I pretty much trading like this. Yeah, it's Bitcoin only, because nothing else is able to handle this type of liquidity safely on a consistent basis besides Ethereum. And I mean, that's only on certain exchanges, and even then it's still, it's too whiplashy. And I'm just better at trading Bitcoin. It's my secret sauce, man. Bitcoin's my sauce. I trade stocks, futures. I do options and shit like that. Not as much as I do this, but certainly more than shitcoins. I used to have a bunch of FET was like my second best token, my second best buy and do nothing result. Oh, look at that. Look at the daily on that. Look at the daily on that. Look at that money flow coming up. Nice, beautiful trigger wave on this FET. This daily looks very nice for this FET. I like it. I like it a lot. I like how this looks. This gives me hope. This gives me hope. And also, this is what candles look like before a parabolic move. That steady fan increase. And then you just see bigger, 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 bigger. And then you see boom. This is exactly what candles look like before a pump. The best of pumps. The way FET's looking right now, that looks good. Now, do we want to add to this? Do we want to add to this? Are we having this question again? Let's go to the 20-minute. Beautiful VWAP oscillation on the 20-minute. What are the 5-minute time frames looking like? Is the money flow coming back? I might be getting suckered into adding more to this. Shouldn't have taken profit down here. I should have. But you know what? Listen, it's about protecting yourself and feeding the pencil necks what they want. I'm giving you what you want. See, we should have added. See. Oh, wow. Standard candle, FET. This looks beautiful. This is some of the best curvature money can buy. Look at it go. Look at it go. Screw it. I had to do it. I had to have at least 8 million in the position. We're here for entertainment purposes. I had to do it. this 8-minute, the 8-minute beautiful curvature. We have a little structure. We have some structure. The 30-minute. Look at the 30-minute fight. This is going to continue. I'm going to do it. I'm adding more. I'm adding more. And it's all right. We're going to be all right. Okay, that's good enough. 9 million is good enough. It's early in the night too, boy. This is early in the night. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now I'm scared. I can understand why somebody new here might think, might think that this isn't real, but I assure you it is. And the last now 11 people who've tried saying that this is a demo account or it's a rental account or it's not my money or it's fake, the last 11 people who I said, okay, come on the live stream. We can wager however much money you want to wager. Tell me what you need to see to know that it's real. And I'll show you. I can prove this is my money, real money, very easily. But man, I don't know. These pencil necks, I can understand why someone would be a little skeptical, but when someone's a pencil neck about it, then put your money where your mouth is. I'm waiting for the day. It would be such great content. It would be amazing content for a good pencil neck to come in, put some money up. We'll have a third party. We'll have a trusted YouTuber or influencer. We'll have Jason Casper hold the money. Someone that people know that can't run away with the money. We can wager anything you want, everything you have. Your house, my houses, 10 million, 20 million, 100 million, $1 billion, $1,000. We'll put it all on the line. And yeah, I wouldn't expect anyone to do that. But put something on the line, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I know I don't have anything to prove, though. We've done that stuff years ago. We've been doing this for 8 years, but it's when new people, it's when, there's other people who don't know and they might, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Anyways, this FET, F-E-T, looks mighty tasty. If I was gonna, this looks like I want to buy some of this. It's got a nice little head and shoulders, but forget that. We got money flow coming up, momentum coming up, tight RSIs. This is basic strategy. Rate up the allergy, and the candles themselves look amazing. Amazing candles. I'm really not here to look at a bunch of shit coins, but I'll do it anyways. And you know what? Yesterday we donated $5,000 to save the children, the cancer children with families. I said I would donate to wounded veteran soldier families. I'm a man of my word. So I think today and in this trade, we're going to do that very thing. Yesterday, the karma worked for us. Today, we're going to double down. I'll look at your XRP first. The guy asked about Ripple first. Total shit token, total scam project. One of the biggest scams in crypto. They print so much of it. They sell so much of it. 2 hour looks nice. Money flow coming up nice. Ripple doesn't look, it looks good, but I can't trade this. I've had 2 successful Ripple trades in my life. The rest of them were all terrible. Super volatile. But there you go. The 2 hour looks decent. You know. Is this Caspa? I'll look at this because I do mine. I do have miners running 24/7 mining this shit token. I mean, everything is going to look the same. Like whatever price at, whatever Bitcoin, Ethereum's, everything's going to look the same. So there's really no use of looking at anything else after this. Money flow curving on this 12 hour. We're looking for this to start curving up. Let's peek into the 8. It does have signs of it curving up, not as smooth as the 12 hour, but the signs are there. The 6 hour trying to do the same. RSIs look very nice and tight. Nice and tight. Everything looks, I think altcoins should continue to move up. I am bullish on altcoins for today and maybe, you know, again, this week again, we were bullish biased this week, we're bullish for at least till Wednesday, maybe Thursday. And then we'll see what the charts look like at that point, at this point. So there's no use looking at any other tokens. So please don't donate. If you're going to donate, it all goes to charity. So I don't feel bad if I don't answer your question in a super chat. I don't feel bad because it goes to charity anyways. What was I gonna do next? Oh, that's right. We need to do another donation. We're gonna donate to a charity, to the wounded soldiers. Okay, let's see here. God, I forget the name of we've always been donating to the kids with cancer, so I've kind of forgot what the name of the foundation. Let me pull it up. Let me find it. Is it Crypto for Warriors? It is Crypto for Warriors.
I never understood that concept. Having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward.
Again, it's very difficult and a long, grueling process to vet foundations. But this is one of the best ones that I've been able to find. And so I donate to this one. And they take crypto. There's a lot of foundations that are good, but they don't take crypto either. A couple things here. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Hang on. We ain't going anywhere. Hold on here. Let's see what we got here. They take, let's see here. Oh, they take a lot of shit coins. Tether ERC20. Gosh, they don't take TRC20, these bastards. Okay, I gotta swap. To ERC20 from TRC20. We're gonna do $5,000. We're not gonna go cheap.
Gentlemen.
Worked for us yesterday. And hopefully works for us today. The original entry was down here at like 54,800, and we've taken profits and added all the way up. So let me swapping some cryptos over here, and then we're gonna fire off a 5,000 charity donation. What's up, Charles? I already donate to the damn animals. Listen, I donate to way more than just 3 foundations. I'm done donating. I'm pulling back on donate. I've donated so much. I donate so much. It's time to pull back. It's time to pull back. Actually, see, now you guys are getting me riled up here. Okay, we're trying to have good vibes and good karma. You guys are pissing me off. I'm donating 5,000 to some fucking dead soldier families. Can you be happy with that? What more do you? I gave it to kids who were fucking dying from cancer yesterday, and we're giving it to families with dying soldiers. Is that enough? Wow, that swapped hella fast. Okay, I think I can send this now. Alrighty. Tether. it's not working. Here we go. Okay, continue. Donate anonymously. Tax receipt. Yes, I would like my tax receipt. You're damn right. Get receipt. Okay. And here we go. For day number 2, we're doubling down on the karma. Yesterday, we donated $5,000 to the kids with cancer families. Today, we're donating $5,000 to the wounded soldier families. Appreciate all of your super chats. They all go to charity. Every single one since probably the last 7-8 years in this channel. Here we go. I'll show you guys the receipt when I get it. Appreciate your service, Michael. Well, I tell you what, you want to talk about a miss. There are so, man, isn't it crazy? I know only about 30-40% of you guys in the chat are Americans, but for the amount of money that this country sends overseas for so many different things, if we just took a tenth of that and spent it on our own education, veteran care, prison fucking reform, make the prisons better, man, this country would be 100 times stronger and better. If we just stopped, if we just spent a tenth of what we just freely give everyone else to fuck us, because apparently we hate ourselves, man, this country would be so much better off. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There is a school that I'm eyeing that I want to donate to, and it is a wrestling high school. It's obviously small, but a very well-known wrestling family from where I live started a high school. It's actually, it goes from grade school to high school, I think. And if you don't wrestle, you don't go to that school. And they just crank out world-class wrestlers. It's amazing. All right, come on, 1 minute. Come on up, baby. Keep on coming up. Keep on coming up, baby. And you know, listen, if the price does go against us, it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. I am just happy to be here and be in this situation, man. It wasn't always like this. You know, self-made. Nothing like being a self-made man. You know, what I did have is loving parents, though. Never asked for $1 from my mother. May she rest in peace. Even when I was a kid in 6th grade, I never could say, "Mommy, could I have $20 to go to the movies?" Couldn't do it. I'm telling you, the secret to success and riches in this day and age is using the internet. Use the internet, and a little charisma has to be there. I'm telling you, just like in some countries, every man or even some women have to go in the military, like spend a year or two in the military. Everybody should dedicate 1 year of their life into some type of like sales, because that's where you see how the real fucking world works. And you know, back in the old days, when America was great, you could work a decent, normal job. You didn't have to go to college. You could be a tradesman. You have what you could afford to own a home. You have a couple of kids. You have a couple hobbies. Maybe you have a boat. Maybe you have a jet ski. Maybe you have a couple ATVs. But everyone had their, couple hobbies. You did good work. You cared about your work. And then when you retired, you had, $1 million or $2 million minimum. And you rode off into the sunset. Those days are long gone. Now, what you have to do is you have to work and save up a small little nest egg. And then you have to take that small little savings and risk it. You have to take a swing at something, which is why trading is only going to continue to grow, because everyone's running out of options, But trading is to the perfect thing where you can, just like my little brother. He worked for the company. He worked for me. I didn't pay him anything crazy. He earned a fair salary. And trust me, working for me was pretty fucking good. You know what I'm saying? He had a normal job before, but he saved a little bit of money. And he's been taking swings and cracking them out of the park. And I'm not going to say how much money he has, but he's doing a lot better than most other kids his age, I'll tell you that. Way better. And you're going to swing and miss. You're going to take swings and you're going to miss. The ball's going to hit you in the face. You're going to have the ball hit you in the balls. And it's still early. It's still late at night. It's still early. We kind of got a long time until these markets open. This guy doesn't answer his chat. Are you kidding me? That's all I fucking do.
I'm sorry I can't answer every question for 2,000 people nonstop. Half of them I gotta repeat myself. I'm sorry I don't want to sit here and bang my head against a desk until I'm dead. The hell do you think I'm talking to this whole time? You think I'm talking to myself? Do you think I'm talking to myself? Because I am talking to myself. We gotta win this fight. We gotta win this fight between momentum. We got money flow coming up. It's dandy. It's a little dandy. A little handy dandy. I'm gonna make a coffee with no milk because I don't have any. I do have whipped cream though. I can use that. I can make my coffee with whipped cream. I'm gonna do just that. I will be right back.
All right, coffee's brewing. Oh God, not you again. You know, I don't, how should I say this? Rarely, maybe one other time, has my father complained about somebody in the chat before. And it was you, Elma Cannon, too. My dad last week said that you were fucking annoying because you spam and say dumb things and spam emojis and shit, dude. And so you kind of have to be a huge asshole for my father to say that about you. So we're going to get you out of here, buddy. I'm making a bagel. Let me go put cream cheese on my bagel and get my coffee. I'll be right back.
I do say that seeing you in such a compromising position makes it worth it. I could feel your skin warming beneath mine. Are you imagining us in other positions? Or am I alone in that mental pursuit? You're angry with my teasing. I can tell. Your eyes, along with beautiful, they are incredibly expressive. They say that the eyes are windows to the soul. Your eyes make me believe that. If only I could stare at them for a bit longer. Oh, it sounds
Gentlemen
like
in the mix.
I do say that seeing you in such a compromising position. It sounds like your guards are being dueled. If I ask you to call them off, would you do it for the sake of curiosity of why I'm here? I had to have teased your curiosity at least a bit. Know that I know my way around this castle. I've stolen from the vaults before. I've stolen from the kitchens before. There's a reason why I'm in your room of all rooms. Do you want to know the reason? It sounds like your guards are at the door.
Boy, whipped cream and I had to stir it for it to get a cream in my coffee. How come bagels are so tasty with cream cheese? If you just toast bread and put cream cheese on it, is it gonna taste like a bagel? Yeah. Do people in our Antarctica even need refrigerators? Must be nice, like, oh, just put the meat outside, dear. It'll freeze. It's good for months. Well, a lot of these ice boxes, wow. Wow, look at all these people who know. Man, we have people in every single country in the world. There is somebody who has market Cipher and has seen Crypto Face on YouTube and subscribed. Isn't that crazy? There is not one shithole country that has evaded us. We've gotten them all. There's at least one person in every nook and cranny. Somebody knows who we are. Isn't that crazy? Crazy how small our planet is. The Himalayas. I actually just got some Himalayan. Oh, let me open it. In fact, I need to start taking that shit. I just got some Himalayan moss and drip stuff for lung health. And let me go open it up. I want to start taking my Himalayan stuff. I'll be right back. And man, I'm telling you, I just had a tablespoon of some natural honey. I had some drops of mojine. I had some sea moss gel, and it's crazy. I already feel like a new man. I just got like a shot of energy. It's fucking crazy. Maybe it was the honey, but like as I was walking to the chair, my eyes opened. I feel rejuvenated. Yeah, I got that shiat. What are they? It's called shiat. I got that shiat. The shilajit, I'd call it shiat. Yeah, I got that shiat. Man, you know who put me on the shiat was Evil Pimp. Man, Evil Pimp was closing me hard on it. He's like, he wouldn't stop talking about it until I bought it. He's like, you need Murai, you need the mouse, you need Shiai. It was Evil Pimp that put me on Shiai and mouse and Murai. So I got that good Shiai, the Murai, the Yai. And I feel the effects already. So I got a question though. With the sea moss gel, I didn't take any of that just now, but I got it. It's gel. What do you do with the gel? And then do I just take a spoon of it and gulp that shit? Okay, yeah, you put it in tea, or you just take a spoon of it. You just take a spoon of it and gulp it.
we are still running a 25% discount on Market Cipher. It's Karma, isn't it? Isn't it code Karma? Karma. And next one's gonna be Murai Shiai Yai. Hey man, you got that good Shiai. Yeah, I got that Shiai. Yeah.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Here we go, baby. There we go, baby. Come on back. It's holding. It's holding. It's at 200 pods, 200,000 realized. We got another 196 unrealized. So it's about 400 grand total. Half of it we've closed, half of it's still on the board, brother. Yeah, man, he loved the VWAP and he read the guy's book. We should interview the guy. Ooh, look at that 10 minute tight trigger. Oh, jeez. Tight trigger. We're looking to win the battle. RSIs could be better. VWAP oscillation increasing. I'm hopeful. We're not out of the woods, but we're not totally in the woods either. I mean, I got locally sourced honey. I got the honey plug already. Welcome here if you're new. I know we have a lot of new people who've been coming in the past couple of months and days and hours, but my indicators, Market Cipher. You can go to marketciphertrading.com or just marketcipher.com. Use code KARMA for 25% off. We've been running this game for almost a decade. Top selling trade package in crypto. Works on anything stocks, forex, commodities, gold, options, future, cattle futures. Speaking of cattle futures. Wow, cattle futures coming back. Beef is price of beef is about to come back up here, huh? Yep, momentum clipping. And you know, it came back down for a little bit, but the prices, it's about time for prices to go back up again, isn't it? Yep. So it's so easy to trade normal shit. It's so easy to trade everything else once you go from trading it crypto to this shit. Sheesh, you know, I'm just looking at, I don't want to get political, but golly, I'm just, you know, looking at this political shit and what certain, you know, candidates say. When they just spit out that they've made a bill, we've done a bill, we've done a bill, we've been a bill, I do a bill. Just do the damn job. Just fucking do the job. Like a bill, what's a bill gonna do? And if you're gonna do a bill, do a bob. And maybe a Jim Bob. Oh man. We need to get rid of this 4-year shit. It worked for a while. Don't work no more. Make it 8 years. Every 8 years we have a non-rigged election. We'd be much better off. I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I would love to be president. I think I would do the best I could. Diplomacy, I'm very good at. Very good at diplomacy. That's why I'm pretty much cool with everybody. Everybody wants to be cool with old crypto face. You don't see me participate in like petty bullshit drama. I'm a pretty neutral dude. You know, I try to assess every situation. You know what I'm saying? With common sense. Diplomacy. And if shit needs to go down, I got some heavy hitters that got my back. I'll sick them on you. I have some big, very black men that have my back and will be there for me if I need them if shit goes down. Hey, you not using stop loss? Not currently. No. What do I need one for? Yeah, it would just put a target on my back. Now, if I'm going to go to sleep, that's a different story. Then I'll start spreading stops out. But as I am sitting here, a stop loss does nothing for me, especially in a leveraged position. It does nothing for me, but harm me, potentially harm me. You don't need a stop loss when you're sitting there and you're confident in a position. I'm not saying I'm even that confident in this position, because obviously because we averaged up. The original position was way down here. People use stop losses because they gamble when they trade, and they're going off. They don't have the nectar that we have. They don't follow the actual money. They don't see if money's going in, if money's going out. They don't see momentum. They're handicapped. I sure did sleep. I slept all throughout the day. But I think we're gonna take a little break anyways. Gonna take a break here. I might take another little mini nap because tomorrow's a semi-busy day, and I might want to stream tomorrow as well, or today. But thank you for being here, and we're here, we're out here, and I'll see you guys maybe later on today, maybe not. But yeah, thanks for being here, and you guys have a good morning.